Hello and welcome back to the Lake District and welcome back to our YouTube channel. We've not been out for a couple of weeks at least. Last time we were out we got absolutely battered on Brim Fell. The wind was awful, wasn't it?
It was.
So today, fingers crossed, we've picked a better day to do our walk. Now, we're in the beautiful village or the beautiful fells of Coniston. We've done the old man of Coniston.
A number of times.
A number of times we have. But we've never done Dow Crag. So we're trying to kind of pick a route that
A bit different.
was a bit different and a bit new to us.
Yeah.
But while we're up there, we might as well do Coniston Old Man.
Yeah.
So we're going to go to Coniston Old Man first, but from a different angle than the usual route.
Yeah.
So we'll show you that. And then over to Brim Fell,
Yeah.
back again, Goat's Hawes,
Yeah.
up onto Dow Crag,
Yeah.
and then onto Buck Pike, Brown Pike,
Well done.
down Walna Scar Road,
Wow.
and back to the car park. There's an army of kids behind us, and it's great to see them lot out, getting up out in these fells and that, so that's good to see. So yeah, come with us and see what we get up to. Fingers crossed, we should get some good
Yeah, it's going to be a nice day.
good scenery today, so yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so just after that turning up to the quarry, believe it or not, that is Bhutan there just in front of us, and our path takes us just up there. I don't know if you can see that little faint path coming down here, but that's our path up there. So we're kind of, taking out the quarry, because the quarry's a nice route, isn't it? But
Yeah, it is.
but it's a bit industrial, should we say. So but this kind of takes us to the left hand side of it.
Yeah.
So and it looks pretty steep up.
It does.
So I don't think we're a million miles away from the summit of Coniston Old Man, but we were quite a bit way down, so
Yeah.
no doubt we'll catch up when we're sweaty and
Red in the face.
exactly. See you in a minute. So Wainwright said that this path up to the top of the Old Man must have been made by a bloke that didn't like the ugliness of the quarries. So it's a good route up, isn't it? Because you don't get the ugliness of the quarries. However, some people might find them interesting.
Yeah. We've done
Obviously.
that before as well.
We have done, yeah, and it is interesting. And that there was all sorts of stuff up here. There was steeps, ups,
Yeah, which there is.
which there is, and there's also grassy terraces
I think this is one.
that are fragranced with wild thyme. So I would imagine this is a grassy terrace, and a very nice grassy terrace it is too. We've not seen any wild thyme as yet, have we? I've not
No.
even smelt it or anything like that, but yeah, I feel like we're making good progress though.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, what do you think?
Onwards.
What's it upwards? Come on. Okay, so we've just kind of popped up just before we head a right up onto the summit of Coniston Old Man. You know, if you can see there, that's where we're our last peak of the day, the Brown Pike I think it's called,
Yeah.
and you can see the route down here where we'll be taking on Walna Scar down the bottom. So yeah, so it's not that far, it's about 6 miles, isn't it? But
No,
I
it's
think Dow Crag I think is going to be pretty spectacular.
Yeah, it'd be lovely.
And we've already done Goat's Water, so that we thought we'd do this way. So
Yeah.
come on then.
Okay.
Okay, so we've just kind of cut across the side of the hill, haven't we, Sue? There?
Yeah.
And we've come to this junction now. It looks like the path carries on up there, but actually the path continues up that direction. Doesn't look like it, but that's what it says on the map up there. So really nice walking up there over that grass, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was lovely.
You'd prefer doing that than up them Shirley paths. So I think once we get up here, we're going to hit, is it low water on the other side? You'll be able to see low water on the other side. So fingers crossed we'll be on the right path. Come
Hope
on.
so.
So where's this path gone?
Well, I think might be then slightly right.
Where?
I'm,
Up there,
I'm not quite sure.
and maybe around there. Well, the path goes up there.
Yeah. Or we'll just head up.
So if you do this route, that path is quite easy to miss.
Yeah, there's no distinct path.
No, you've got to keep your eye on your map, haven't you? There's no actual distinct path, but there is a path up there. So we'll head off up there and see if we can find said path.
It looks quite steep.
Yeah, and the top's only there, my love, don't worry.
Okay.
We're nearly there.
Okay.
It's just there.
Yeah, we've heard that before.
Come on. Okay, so we've just hit the path now, which is the usual path up from Coniston that everybody takes. So we've set off from Walna Scar down there in the car park to Bhutan, turned to right, and now we've eventually hit
The main path.
the main path. And it is busy.
Very busy.
Must be one of the busiest fells in the Lake District, this, it must be.
Yeah, it's really popular.
But it's a good walk, isn't it? It's an accessible walk for people that don't do it very often. Steep, you'd have to be pretty,
Yeah, you would have pretty fit.
but yeah. So we're in touching distance.
We are.
As you can see, there is the summit cairn.
Yeah.
So yeah, one last push
One last push.
with enthusiasm.
Yes.
Come on then. Oh dear. Then you've got low water at the bottom there. And just to spin you around here, you've got Brim Fell there, coming around to Swirls, Black Sails, Weatherlam, and then you've got right in the distance there, you've got Fairfield, Red Screes, High Street. Oh, just the views are magnificent from here.
You can see Windermere.
Windermere, then right down to the Howgill Fells over there, but we'll give you a proper 360 when we get to the top. If I can remember the names of the fells. Come on. Tell you what, that last little bit, it was damn steep. But look, Susan,
Yeah.
I can see it. It's when them people are stood just there.
Should we go?
We'll stop here for a minute. Well, so here we are, the summit of Coniston Old Man. And as you can see around here, it is just absolutely mad busy as always. But it's great to see so many people out, isn't it? It's absolutely fabulous.
It's a great one.
So we've got the big cairn here, and the trig point's just down there to my right. So next stop is across there to Dow Crag, down to Buck Pike and Brown Pike. And it looks like there's a good gathering on each one of those summits around there. But the views from here are just fabulous, aren't they?
Yeah, you can see miles.
So I think we'll just drop down, have a few sandwiches and refuel,
Yeah.
and then skip over to Dow Crag.
Yeah, perfect.
See you later. What's that? But what a place to sit for your lunch. So fully refreshed, just off the summit. We're heading on now to Brim Fell. But that's our next port of call after Brim Fell, which is Dow Crag, sorry. And from here it looks pretty menacing.
It does.
So yeah, if there's out down here, we'll give you a shout.
We will.
Okay, Brim Fell summit. and that wind is bloody Baltic.
It is.
It is freezing. I know it looks a glorious day, but it's absolutely bloody Baltic, the wind. So yeah, you've got the cairn behind us there, and obviously you can see around here the path that we've taken to the old man over there. So yeah, we need to about turn now, don't we?
It's like double back on ourselves.
Yeah, and get over to Dow Crag.
Yeah.
But you know, looking around here, you've got some great views. You've got Scar Fell in the background there, and I think that's Skiddaw in the far ground there. Then coming round to Helvellyn and Fairfield Horseshoe, and you got little Luffrey Fell in the bottom there as well somewhere. Dow Crag and Ambleside just nestled down at the bottom of Windermere there. And yeah, so it's just a grand spot.
It is lovely.
Busy,
Chilly.
chilly, but grand. So yeah, we'll double back and head off
Yeah.
onwards. So that's a path back up to the old man. It's like a barren wasteland, isn't
It
it?
is. It is funny.
There's nothing growing,
No grass.
no sign of life, nothing. There's absolutely nothing up here. It is a bit dreary, but the views make up for it nonetheless. I think that's Dutton Sands down there, is it, Susan? You've got all the windmills there, haven't you, and the Morecambe Basin. Okay, so we've just taken a naughty little detour, haven't we?
We have.
Across the fell. So now we've hit the path now back, which takes us down Goat's Hawes, which is down there, and hopefully on the other side of this shoulder here should be Goat's Water. And there's obviously Dow Crag up there, so yeah.
Back on the path.
You know what we've got to do now?
Go down to go up.
We've not got to get up to get down. We've got to go down to get up.
I know.
So down here and then up the other side. It's a bit of a shame really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, see you in a minute. Right, so we've dropped right down now, aren't we, from the path up there, down Goat's Hawes,
Yep.
and then just over there where those guys are sat there is Goat's Water. And now,
We've got all the way
standing
to the bottom.
here, am I thinking, do we just go down Goat's Water and go home?
I know.
Because looking up there at Dow Crag, it looks like, man, that's a long way up there.
Yeah.
But no, because that's what we're here to do, so we'll go and do that.
We will.
But from here, it looks pretty daunting, doesn't it?
It does.
But yeah, no, Goat's Water down there, Goat's Hawes, and obviously back up to that side to the old man. So, come on, Susan.
I know. Another push now.
Come on, let's go. So we're making good headway up Dow Crag now. Got a nice view of Goat's Water there down the bottom, obviously Coniston in the background and Morecambe Bay in the back. But it's funny now, the terrain's changed on this
Yeah.
side. It's a lot more
It's like
rocky,
craggy.
a lot craggier and steep. But
Yeah.
so that's a path back down from down there, from the old man past Goat's Water, which is a really nice
It
path
is.
actually.
It is. A really nice way
Yeah,
down.
it is. Then you hit the Walna Scar road at the bottom there. So, yeah, not long to go now. But there's somebody coming down on a dog with a long lead, Susan.
Yeah.
That could end up in disaster if you get tangled around your legs.
It could.
Because if you fall over that edge,
Yep.
curtains.
It is.
I think we'll proceed with caution.
We will.
What do you think?
Yeah.
We'll proceed with caution. See, if I don't report back in, I've been legged up on the other side.
Don't say that.
So we're not far from the summit. The summit's only, it's only there, Susan.
I know.
It's there.
Just there.
It's just there. So we're not far off the summit, but looking around here, you've got some great views. That's Heart of Fell there, and then you've got Scar Fell and Scar Fell Pike. Looks fantastic. But going around here, what we've just noticed is just peeping out behind that col there is Pike of Stickle. I was kind of quite surprised we could see that from here. And then you've got swales up there, Swell How and that. So yeah, that's a great view from up here, isn't it, Susie?
It is.
What do you think?
It's stunning.
It is stunning, isn't it?
The sun's come back out too.
I know, yeah, I know. We've got the hawky corky jacket on today.
Yeah.
So yeah, not far to go. So we'll crack on.
Yes.
It must be the golden retriever day. We've passed that many golden retrievers today. It's been unbelievable.
This one's not tied to its owner, so...
No, the last one, the lady walked past and she looked a little bit unsteady on her feet and she had this great big golden retriever tied to her. And I just thought it was very, very dangerous. If the dog set off over the side, it would just take her with her. But anyway, but yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Okay, here we are, Dow Crag summit. It's not for anybody that's frightened of heights, this one, I don't think, is it?
No.
It's quite a top it is. But yeah, what a place though.
Yeah.
What a day. And there was a load of school kids on the top of here before and they're just loving it. They're absolutely loving it, bless them. Yeah. So this is us. You've got Walna Scar Coniston over there, Pike down there and Brown Pike, I think is it called?
Yeah.
So that's what we've got to go and do now, but this is just a fabulous summit, so yeah, loving this one. So, all good. Right, we'll catch up at the next port of call. See you in a bit. So we've just headed off. Well, you can't see it now, can you? Well, you can. Dow Crag. Just what a peak that was.
It was.
That was a proper peak. That was one of my favourites. That.
Yeah.
And just walking back down here towards Pike, and then you see these gullies here. They're absolutely tremendous, aren't they?
They are. Don't fall down there.
I know. You no wonder why it's so popular for climbing. But yeah, what a nice walk back though. We've got a view of the sea.
Yeah, you can see. Yeah.
Probably Dutton Sands.
You can see all the windmills in the
All
sea.
the windmills. Yeah, you can.
Coniston
yeah,
water.
What a bonny walk back. So yeah, on to Pike.
Okay.
Stunning route down this, isn't it?
It's absolutely stunning, yeah.
Oh, sorry, better show you what we're looking at. Look at that down there. This is one route. You can't put your hands in your pockets and whistle a tune, can you?
No.
You've got to have your metal about you down here.
Yeah, you need to just concentrate a bit.
Do.
Don't you?
Wowzers. Anyway, stop gawping because we'll be here all day. Eh?
No, we've got to keep
Come on,
going.
Pike. Now, I've been walking all down this side here.
Yeah.
And Alfred Wainwright, you know, the bloke that wore a mac and
Yeah.
some sturdy shoes.
Yeah.
He wasn't wrapped up,
No, it wasn't.
but he didn't have the latest walking boots or climbing gear. And I bet he didn't even carry a bottle of sparkling spring water either.
They didn't.
He says,
Go on.
he wrote in his book
Yeah.
that there's, down this side, there's a walkable gully up.
Really?
So there's loads of gullies coming down here.
Ooh.
All got names to them.
Yeah.
And there's one
Yeah.
that he named, I think he named it the South Gully. And it comes up this side somewhere.
Are you joking?
I'm dying to see it.
But I'm not.
That Wainwright chap has gone right up in my estimations. If he could get up there, he's a better man than what I thought he was. But we'll look out for it. If we find it, we'll show you. Okay, here we are, the penultimate summit, Buck Pike. And what a walk. I'm really, really enjoying this now.
Yeah.
It's spot on. The pike there is just behind us. But I thought we'd just stand on this cliff edge here just to make it a little bit more exciting. And Sue thinks it's fantastic, stood where we are. So now we've just got to go on to Brown Pike. And at the bottom there, you've got Blind Tarn. Now, apparently Blind Tarn is called Blind Tarn because there's no outlet from it.
Really?
Yeah, so that's why it's called Blind Tarn. So, yeah, what a walk. Loving it. You can see all the mine workings from this side up this side of the old man of Coniston. Love it.
Where you can see them.
Yeah, if you was at the way you can see them there. All the mine workings.
See a hole in there.
You can, yeah. That might just be a big rabbit.
What do you think?
Anyway, whatever it is, might be a big rabbit, it might be mine workings. But anyway, head on now to Brown
Pike.
Brown Pike, and then we're about done. So yeah, lovely walk.
Really nice.
It looks like you could just swim in that Blind Tarn, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Not today, you'd be bloody freezing.
Be chilly.
Right. Cool. Right, speak to you in a minute. So there we go, Blind Tarn. There must be fish in it because you can see the ripples on the water there.
Yeah, you can.
So I think there is Arctic char in there and trout. So what a bonny spot. Well done, Susan. So here we are, the last summit of the day, Brown Pike. Yeah, what a nice walk back from.
It's lovely.
We can't even see it now, can you, from Dow Crag?
No.
Yeah, proper walk this. I think we've done Old Man of Coniston that many times. It's like, oh, it's Old Man of Coniston. But this is definitely well worth a trip round this to Dow Crag and ending up here at Brown Pike. And the views you've got this way.
Yeah.
Well, even the views, if you did it the other way, came up Brown Pike first, the views that way of Scar Fell, and either way are great views. If you like the seaside, come this way.
Yeah.
If you like the mountains, go that way. Yeah.
Absolutely stunning.
Fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah. Perfect weather too.
Yeah, it is. It is. Right, so we just need to drop down, find Walna Scar Road,
And head back to the car.
head back to the car. Right, catch up in a minute. So we've just come down off Brown Pike, up yonder. And we've just dropped down here, turned left onto Walna Scar Road. I think this road was put in years ago to service the mines, obviously. So, yeah, this is kind of a steady way back, isn't it, now?
Right, yeah.
And I think this would possibly be a nice path. You only do the Old Man of Coniston, but miss out the steep beginnings.
Yeah.
This would be a good route up to the Old Man. So just drop down here now, back to the car park, then jobs are good. Catch up in a minute. So we've just been coming down Walna Scar Road here, and we've just come across this curious little shelter. We've never actually been up here before, so this is a new one for us, but quite a cute little shelter. I think just big enough for a shepherd and a couple of collies, I think. But yeah, good shelter that. The prevailing winds are coming from behind it there, so yeah, that's kind of a nice, curious little shelter. Well built, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It's probably been stood there for hundreds of years.
Yeah.
It'll see me out anyway.
Probably.
These shale paths really are something, aren't they?
Yeah.
Because you can be walking down them like this, and you go so far, and you get quite confident with yourself. And you start to stride on thinking you're like the shale path walker of the world.
Or you look up
or you look up to look at the scenery, and then you get that little slip.
I know.
And it's only a little tiny slip,
I know.
and your heart goes, don't you like that? It's a little warning.
It is.
But then, without warning whatsoever, you end up flat on your backside.
Yep.
Flat on your backside. So, yeah, these shale paths, I don't know about you, but they're not just our favourite, are they?
No.
We could do with studs on coming down here.
Grass.
Just wait for that warning slip. I tell you what, though, I'm ready for a pint.
Are you?
Yeah, we've only had that coffee, haven't we?
We are. You'll be thirsty.
I know we're thirsty. Yeah, I can't wait.
Which pub are you going to? Which pub are we going to?
Ooh. I don't know, what do you think?
No, we can't go to the Outgate.
We can't go to Outgate?
Closed.
Are you joking?
Only for today.
Oh. Okay, that's fine. Where are we going to go then?
It's at Badger Bar.
Oh. Right for a view of Dow Crag. Great, isn't it, that?
Yeah, it is.
Right, so we're just dropping down Walna Scar Road now. I don't know if you can see, there's a whole line of dudes coming down this road here, or down that path. Now that's the path to Goat's Water, or if you're from Lancashire, Goat's Water. But that's the path to Goat's Water. So as you can see, it's kind of the usual route is the up to...
Yeah, they go all manor Coniston, don't they? And then
Yeah,
come down
kind
that
of
way.
come down that way, which is a cracking route, it really is.
It really is.
But you do miss out.
Yeah. No.
Dow Crag.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, so we're back at the turning there now, so we're not a million miles away from the car park, so we'll check in before we check out. See you later. Back at the car park now, so walk review.
Walk review, yeah.
Yes, walk review. What do you think, Susan?
I thought it was really nice.
Yeah.
The weather definitely helps.
It does, doesn't it?
When you've got a day like today, you can see, because last time we did the old manor Coniston,
You couldn't see a thing.
you couldn't see anything.
No, you couldn't.
So, no, you've got to, it was good to pick the weather.
Yeah. I think the path up was pretty steep up,
Yeah, it was.
and there wasn't many views as such.
No.
They were nice. It was nice to walk on though, wasn't it? Nice grassy
It was nice to walk.
paths up there. So it was a nice walk up, should we say, but
Yeah.
not that picturesque, should we say. But quiet.
Yes,
You know, when you got up to the top of the Coniston Old Man, it was busy up there.
it was.
And then over to Brim Fell, which was fine.
Yeah,
But to me, the highlight was going up over
Dow Crag.
Dow Crag.
Yeah, definitely.
We've never done that one before, but what a treat that was.
Yeah.
And the walk down's been fab, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. It's been lovely.
Been really nice. So, yeah, all in all,
Yeah.
I think Dow Crag is probably up there with one of my favourites now.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's a proper mountain you want to stand on top and have your picture taken.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, nearly back at the car now, so we'll check in before we finish. Okay, so that's us nearly done now. We're nearly back at the car here. And we'll probably do the watch thing when we get back at the car, the Garmin and what. But before we get there, I'd just like to, if you're still watching this by now, thank you again for watching. And if you liked what you've seen, please just give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Watch, if you've not seen our other videos, check us out, you know, but we're all right.
We're not bad.
We're not bad. You know, we just like getting up these fells and filming them. That's a mouthful, isn't it?
It is.
We have a few laughs along the way. And hopefully bring you some good pictures as well. So, yeah, if you've not seen our other videos, check out the channel. And thank you so much for watching again. And we'll see you back at the car to do the watch thing.
We will.
All right, see you in a bit. Thank you. Wow. Here we are. Back at last. Okay, dude.
Okay.
Where's my binoculars? What's the scores on the door, Susan? Oh, put myself in the eye then. 8.21 miles.
97.4.
Does it really?
Yeah.
They're never ever the same. Okay, well thanks for watching again, and all we're going to do now is go back to the pub, so see you later.
Okay.